Yeah, let's get it poppin'. James 4th, I'm back. We back, Back City. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV. That's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap? No cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screen. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SPD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. James 4th, I'm back. We back, Back City. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV. That's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap? No cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SPD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Yo, what it do? Welcome in. You know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. I see people in the chat, man. I give some time for people to come in the chat. I see you, Lady Jade. What's going on, baby girl? I see you, Andre Edwards. I see you, Dre Stewart, King Pisces Nathan. In the dark with a smile, Michelle. What's up, sis? What up, ADP? Yeah, I just wanted to come on here, man. I felt, hey, look, a lot of people might not want to talk about this, man, but it was brought to my attention, man, and somebody wanted me to talk about it, man. So I said I'll fire up a live real quick, and we can talk about it since nobody else want to talk about it. See, this is the things that people don't want to talk about. These are the things that people want to hide. You know, they want to sweep this under the rug, man, but I ain't going to sweep it up under the rug, man. So I'll give a chance for people to come in here. I know everybody watching that Seattle and Dallas game. Paige Bueckers is playing pretty good, man. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. So far, they down 3 to Seattle. You know, that game is on NBA TV, so I know everybody's probably tuned into that. They ain't trying to come mess with me today. It's all fine and dandy. Do what you do when you do what you do. Yeah. But I see everybody in the chat. 7 Damon Etheridge. Is this basketball related? Oh, yeah, man, because, you know, it's basketball related, man. Sophie Cunningham. Y'all's Indiana Fever, Sophie Cunningham. This is something that she did when she was playing with the Phoenix Mercury. Yeah, Paige is looking good, Lady J. This is something she did with the Phoenix Mercury. This is something. Yeah, I told y'all that about the Washington Mystics, man. Y'all sleeping on teams like that. But you had no idea, June Brown? Yeah. It's crazy, man. She was pulled up in a lawsuit. But we'll talk about that. We can talk about the Washington Mystics. We can talk about what we see so far with the Washington Mystics. You know what I'm saying? 2-0 to start the season off. That's pretty good, man. They 2-0 to start the season off. But y'all see the title of the show, One-Way Ticket to Pound Town. I guess she decided to, take her talents to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all see what Sophie Cunningham is all about, man. And I told y'all this is stuff that when people talk about provocative dressing and stuff like that, they never really looked at Sophie Cunningham that way, the way she dressed. But a lot of things happen in Dallas. I mean, a lot of things happen in Phoenix. Is this the reason why, a lot of people left Phoenix? Is this the reason why Brittany Griner got up out of there? Is this the reason why she went to the Atlanta Dream? Is this the reason why Diana Taurasi retired? Yeah. Andre Edwards. Yeah. But nah, Washington Mystics, man, they looking good, man. Just like, even though the Dallas Wings are losing, which I expected, they playing Seattle. And Paige Bueckers, she's looking pretty good in 31 minutes, man. So she's doing her thing. I just think Paige Bueckers, she's all-around ball player, man. 13 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. And see, what's disappointing is, man, Arike Umbawale, you don't know what you're going to get from her every time. Arike only got 8 points. You know what I'm saying? So what is Arike out there doing? You know what I'm saying? And I tell you, I told, man, Alicia Hines-Allen, man, and Tasha McCowan, even though Tasha McCowan, she got 10 points, 9 rebounds coming off the bench, man. She's pretty much turned it around from game one, but right now Seattle is pulling away. I just think, with the Dallas Wings, like I said, man, I don't expect them to get to the champion. I don't expect Paige to lead them nowhere. Paige is going to be Paige. You know what I'm saying? But, Skylar Diggins doing her thing, 18 points, 9 assists. That's the thing about it, man, is Seattle got a good team, man. But Dominique Malonga, everybody hyped her up because she can dunk, but she's only played 1 minute. Did she get hurt? Something happened? Well, let's get off. Hey, look, check this out. Let's get off into this lawsuit real quick, and then we'll talk about the games. Let's get off into this lawsuit with Sophie Cunningham, right? They say WNBA superstar Sophie Cunningham accused of having an affair with married Phoenix Suns CEO in explosive lawsuit, right? So that lawsuit entails WNBA star Sophie Cunningham has been accused of having an affair with the married CEO of both Phoenix Suns and Mercury in an explosive new lawsuit. The lawsuit claims a senior team official told the claimant that Josh Bartlestein, who was married his wife Sydney in 2022, was having a relationship with Cunningham, now a teammate of Caitlin Clark. The lawsuit was filed by Gene Traylor, a current employee of the Suns, as their director of security at the organization. Earlier in May, he accused them of racial discrimination and says that they dismissed his safety concerns, and it led to major breaches, such as when Brittany Griner was harassed at airport not long after her release from Russian penal colony. However, the lawsuit also allegedly that Traylor told Bartlestein that Cornelius Craig, the vice president of security and risk management, was spreading damaging information about him that could jeopardize the organization. Traylor recounts the suit a conversation with Bartlestein, who he claims that Craig had been telling people Josh Bartlestein is taking Sophie Cunningham to Pound Town. I didn't want to use the explicits. So Sophie Cunningham is named in this lawsuit. In response to ESPN last week, the Sun took aim at Cherie Wright, one of the attorneys representing Traylor, along with Courtney Walters. The Supreme Court of Arizona has twice disciplined attorney Cherie Wright for committing numerous violations of rules and professional conduct, and she is currently serving the 2-year probation with the State Bar of Arizona, a Sun spokeswoman said. This time, Ms. Wright and her client have made absurd accusations and misconduct surrounding the security department of the Phoenix Suns. These allegations are delusional and categorically false. So I don't know what to believe. This is all alleged stuff, but where there's smoke, there's fire. You know, this is out there for a reason. So just like when we talked about Shannon Sharp, allegedly, things are out there. These lawsuits come up. But it's crazy that, you know, things like this have happened. You know what I'm saying? And Sophie Cunningham has been named in this lawsuit. So if this is true, this is damning material toward, you know, Sophie Cunningham. Let's see. KSAP, did you know that Caitlin Clark came out with an apology for the Fever fans? I think it was fake apology, and the team asked her to do it. Yeah, I saw that on her, you know, at the end of practice. I saw that, man. You know, it's unfortunate, man. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna move on from that. But you know, the situation with that, man, it's kind of sticky. And I'm glad that Ryan Clark said what he had to say to put RG3 in his place. But everybody thinks it was staged, that Caitlin Clark. I said that last year. A lot of things that she came out and said, man, I thought she was forced to say it. I don't know, man. That's just my personal, you know, opinion on that. But, you know, right now, you know, Seattle is pulled away. Yeah, June Brown is kind of crazy. Like, you know, when you got situations like this, man, and people bring your name up in a lawsuit like this, I mean, what are you going to say? Like, how can you defend yourself? Just like Shannon Sharp. Where there's smoke, there must be fire. What's up, Duvall? Where there's smoke, there must be fire. Because when we talked about Shannon Sharp, and then 2 days later, he stepped away from ESPN to focus on what was going on. Now you got these allegations, allegedly, against Sophie Cunningham taking the CEO to Pound Town. Dre Stewart said King Pice's name was faker than the $23 bill. Yeah, that's fake because ain't no $23 bill. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. Like, yeah, get your rest, man. But, you know, watching this Seattle and Dallas game, you know, Paige out there moving the ball around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's playing a good game. You know what I'm saying? 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 12 from 3-point range, 2 of 2 from the foul line. She got 8 assists, 4 rebounds. So she got the total package. But Arike Ombawale ain't come to the table. You only got two. You got 2 starters in double figures, man. You got Paige Bueckers in double figures and Nalissa Smith. What is Dejanay Carrington doing? 4 points? She out there getting cardio? Y'all let me know if she's out there getting cardio. Because that's what it seems, man. Like, they got the old Wally veteran, man, Skylar Diggins, you know, out there 18 points, you know. Yeah. What'd you say, King Pies Nathan? The Fever going to keep Sophie Cunningham's situation and sweeping it under the rug. Going to see they're going to be trying to move the goalposts. Yeah, that, you know, situations like that, man, it's sticky. But hey, we got to talk about it. You know, somebody brought it to my attention. Jacob too said, let's be real, the WNBA is a clown league. Man, because, you know, they made it this way. You know, all this stuff that they want to talk about and all the narratives they want to push, and they only want to talk about certain things, but certain things they want to let go. They don't keep it real they don't keep it real, man. The media don't keep it real. I can't watch Shannon's podcast anymore because I lost a lot of respect for him. Seriously, a 19-year-old white girl. Hey, it is what it is, man. June, I feel you. I feel you on that, but hey, it is what it is, man. But you got to understand something. Shannon lost a lot of endorsements, man. If you do watch his podcast, all you have to do is look. Some of his sponsors and stuff are not there anymore. Like I don't know, and I think a lot of people don't be sending them super chats as well. If it's so bad, why are players playing? They can always leave. I mean, that's come on, come on, man. Listen to the statement that you said. If it's that bad, why players playing? Come on now. That's a bland statement. Come on, Dixon. That's a bland statement, man. You got to be better, man. Nah, Jacob, man. I disagree with that, Jacob. I disagree with that, man. There's a lot of Indiana. That happens in Indiana, man. That happens in Indiana back in the days, man. A lot of people will tell you what kind of racial slurs was thrown back at them playing the days of Indiana, man. That's not just the Indiana fever. That goes back to all Indiana sports. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot of evidence out there. You just don't want to pay attention to the evidence, man. That's all that is. You don't want to pay attention to the evidence. Just keep it a buck. You don't want to pay attention to the evidence. Yeah. Just pay attention to the evidence, man. Just open your eyes up, man. Stop looking through these socially condensed lenses, man. Just open your eyes, man. Take a look. Yeah, Paige Bueckers up to 15 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, man. Keep doing your thing, Paige. Paige ain't going to disappoint me. Yeah. Andre Edwards said, what Andre Edwards said? Andre Edwards said the Klan fan base smells very stinky. They stink it up in the league with their bullshit. Yeah. Uh-huh. June Brown said players continue to play because they love the game and it's how they earn a living. Thank you. Like some people, man, they just say things, man. Oh, they got it. We're gonna do it. That's Wednesday. We're gonna talk about that Wednesday's King Python Nathan on the four court trio. We're gonna talk about, what the Sky gonna do to bounce back facing the New York Liberty, how they gotta regroup. And I know it's game one. Everybody giving them a hard time, giving Coach Tyler Marsh a hard time. Rightfully so, giving Camila Cardoso a hard time. Rightfully so. She does need a hard time. Somebody needs to put a battery in her back, get it started. Mm-hmm. Tim Johnson said, what's up, K-Sap? Man, these fans with the video evidence should send to the W. See, that's the problem, Tim. A lot of people with these video evidence that be in the stands, man, they don't want to present that stuff to the WNBA. Because, man, Jacob, this all started when Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark. This is when it started. It all started when Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark. And then all the fans coming at Angel Reese's head. That's all. What's good, Slay and Chill? What's good, my brother? Yeah, William Gowen said, Jacob, too, why does pink people play the boogeyman that hide from the Reaper? Jacob, has Caitlin Clark won anything, though? Has she won anything yet, man? When you're talking about dominate, has she won anything? William Gowen said, hey, he knows K-Sap. He's one of them. Yeah, he probably is one of them, but I welcome him here. Do his thing. Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers is a baller, y'all. Y'all look out for Paige, man. 17, 5, and 8. So you can't blame it on Paige. I don't do that fantasy basketball stuff, man. Y'all can have that. That fantasy basketball is for the birds, man. There's no excitement in that at all. Fantasy basketball, you set your lineup for a whole week, man. I don't do that fantasy basketball, but salute to the people that do. I can't get off into that. Yeah. Colin Middleton, let's just be real. The team is not going to be a good team. I really hope I'm wrong. Which team you talking about, Collins? Which team you talking about? Which team you talking about? What team is not going to be good? William Goen said, how many championships did she dominate? Man, it wasn't a case. It was they was looking into it. They was investigating. That's what you do. You investigate to see if there's anything that's going on. That's what the WNBA released a statement. They was investigating. I have no problem with the league investigating anything. This don't have nothing to do with Angel Reese. If there's foul play or there's any wrongdoing, you investigate. That's just like this lawsuit with Sophie Cunningham. Somebody put a lawsuit out there. What they're doing is they're investigating to seeing what where the weight's at. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some damning stuff that been wrote about Sophie Cunningham, but don't nobody want to talk about it. How you just gonna put Sophie Cunningham talking about she was sleeping with the CEO? You know what I'm saying? Taking the CEO to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to get on Shannon Sharp for going to Pound Town, but they want to keep it a buck when it comes to Sophie Cunningham. But they want to sweep it under the rug. They don't want to talk about that. I'm with you, Ken. Indianapolis always been one of those kind of sports towns that their fans are not too pleasant. Yeah, those Pacer Bull games. Exactly. I'm glad people know the history of that. This don't just stem from the Indiana fever. This goes back to it's the Indiana way, man. This is the Indiana way. Jacob, man, stop exposing yourself, man. You said she made the playoffs in a rookie season, unlike Angel. What do you get for making the playoffs if you don't win it? What do you get? Then you're moving the goalpost by talking about Angel only won the national championship because she was on a loaded team. Come on now. Stop that. See, this is what people do. See how they spin it? They want to spin the narrative, man. They want to spin the narrative. And now you want to blame it on the coach, Jacob. Tim Johnson said, KSAP, we both know the W concludes there was nothing found. There would be more uproar. So why not send the videos? Hey, that's on them, Tim. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. People just want to spin the narrative. It's all good. You got to do what you got to do, man. Hey, what, Jacob, man? You exposing yourself real bad, man. Leave it alone, man. CC got swept in the playoffs, man. Come on, man. You might as well not have went to the playoffs. You just played 2 extra games than Angel Reese. That's all you did. Shirley Drummond, what's your issue, Shirley? I'm trying to find out what your issue is, Shirley. You keep coming back. But what is your issue, man? You got a problem with us over here, man? Let us know, man. Be real. Every time I open up the phone line, Shirley, you don't want to call in. Come on, let's keep it a buck. Lady J said that. Jacob too. CC got, yeah, she only played 2 extra games in Angel Reese. That's all. Just 2 extra games. Yeah. That's all it is. She just played 2 extra games, man. That's all. She played 2 extra playoff games and got bounced right back up out that thing. And she went back and joined Angel Reese on the couch. Hey, it is what it is. If that's how you see it, Jacob. She finished 4th in MVP voting, but did she win the MVP? So you giving participation awards now. That's what you're doing? Nah, Shirley just be talking. Shirley be mad for no reason. Shirley be coming all up in the comments. Well, y'all wild, boy. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all done came in here. These Caitlin Clark fans that came in here and try to hijack the stream and talk about Caitlin Clark when we talking about Sophie Cunningham. This is crazy. This is crazy work. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. They try to come in the stream and hijack the show and talk about Caitlin Clark when we had nothing to say about Caitlin Clark. We talking about Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, hey, King Pike, he crashing out real bad, man. Like, that's what they do. They go over to these Caitlin Clark channels, listen to their take, and then they bring it up over, then they bring it over here. That's crazy. Look, we talking about Sophie Cunningham, and y'all want to come in here talking about Caitlin Clark, man. That is diabolical, man. BD Sports, I didn't do it. I'm talking about Sophie Cunningham. And y'all, Indiana, your Indiana Fever fan base, they came over here and started talking about Caitlin Clark, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking about Sophie Cunningham taking her CEO to Pound Town, and y'all want to talk about Caitlin Clark. This is diabolical, man. That's what I'm saying, William. See, that's the problem. See, they go over here and listen to these Caitlin Clark channels. They take their takes and try to bring it up over here. No, hey, Marquise Dogan, this had nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. Just look at the chat. It's Jacob and them that's bringing Caitlin Clark into the equation. I said nothing about Caitlin Clark. I'm sitting over here talking about Sophie Cunningham on the allegations allegedly in the lawsuit that was brought up against her. And they want to come in here and talk about Caitlin Clark. You see, that's what they do, man. That's what they do. This was what we was talking about. We was talking about these allegations. WNBA superstar Sophie Cunningham accused of having an affair with married Phoenix Suns CEO in explosive lawsuit. This is what we was talking about. And then all of a sudden, you got the Clarkies that come in here and want to talk about Clark all the time. But then when we do videos about Caitlin Clark, we got to be hating and all that. I don't understand, man. Yeah, it's a lawsuit. It's filed in the courts of Arizona, BD. And see, this is stuff that people that's not going to talk about. I wasn't going to talk about it either until my media personnel sent it over to me and said, hey, you need to talk about this. Marquise Sean, I'm not worried about him. It's just crazy. How are we talking trash? Jacob, we talking about Sophie Cunningham. Shirley Drummond, I'm going to open up the phone line. You going to call? I want you to call in, Shirley Drummond. What's up, so pretty, Tony? They can't help themselves, Lady Jade. It's crazy. When we talk in basketball and the X's and O's and giving people kudos, they always try to find a way to get Caitlin Clark into the conversation, man. But when we do videos and talk about Caitlin Clark's game, y'all don't want to hear it. It's crazy. It's diabolical. See, look, Jacob is having himself a ball. Y'all see that? Yeah, hey, King Pisces Nation. That's what I was wondering, because I think it was a trickle-down effect, knowing that these allegations was going on now that lawsuit was filed. Do you think that's the reason why Phoenix broke up that team like that? Do you think that's why Brittany Griner, because Brittany Griner's name was brought up in the lawsuit too, because they was harassing Brittany Griner shortly after she was released from the Russian penal colony, right? And then, she moves on, and now she's with Atlanta. Because I'm thinking that, Brittany Griner would have stayed with Phoenix. And then is that the reason why Dana Taurasi retired? Because during the course of the year, Dana Taurasi said she was going to give it another year. But then she abruptly retired. You know what I'm saying? So she just retired out of nowhere. So you think that's the reason why she retired, because there was some stuff going on in Phoenix that people didn't know about? And Sophie Cunningham is well, I'm like Tim, Sophie Cunningham dresses the part. So I could see her taking that CEO to Pound Town. I think Sophie wants to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I think Sophie wants to have fun. I think she wants to take that CEO to Pound Town. But this is all allegedly, right? This is all speculations in the lawsuit. So I'm not gonna go out there. What up, Van? I'm not gonna go out there and accuse her of doing anything. I'm just giving y'all what the lawsuit entails. For the people that just now coming in, we can read it off again. WNBA superstar Sophie Cunningham accused of having an affair with a married Phoenix Suns CEO in explosive lawsuit, right? WNBA star Sophie Cunningham has been accused of having an affair with the married CEO of both the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury in an explosive new lawsuit. The lawsuit claims a senior team official told the claimant that Josh Bartelstein, that's the CEO, who was married, his wife, Sydney, in 2022, was having a relationship with Cunningham, now a teammate of number 22 on the Indiana Fever, right? The lawsuit was filed by Gene Treller, a current employee of the Suns, as their director of security at the organization. Early in May, he accused them of racial discrimination and says they dismissed his safety concerns, and it led to major breaches, such as when Brittany Griner was harassed at an airport not longer after her release from Russian penal colony, right? Said, however, the lawsuit also alleges that Treller told Bartelstein that Cornelius Craig, the vice president of security and risk management, was spreading damaging information about him that could jeopardize the organization. That's crazy right there. Treller recounts the suit conversation with Bartelstein, where he claims that Craig had been telling people that Josh Bartelstein is taking Sophia Cunningham to Pound Town. I won't say the explicits, but y'all see it on the screen. He was effing Sophie Cunningham. In response to ESPN last week, the Sun took aim at Cherie Wright, one of the attorneys representing Treller, along with Courtney Walters. The Supreme Court of Arizona has twice disciplined attorney Cherie Wright for committing numerous violations of rules of unprofessional conduct, and she is currently serving a 2-year probation with the State Bar of Arizona, as Sun's spokeswoman said. This time, Ms. Wright and her client have made absurd accusations of misconduct surrounding security department of the Phoenix Suns. These allegations are delusional and categorically false. So where there's smoke, there's fire, guys. That's all I got to say. So basically, Sophie Cunningham has been brought up in a lawsuit. And we all know how these lawsuits go. We talked about it with Shannon Sharp. These are lawsuits. These are things that are damning their reputation. And I think it has affected Shannon Sharp. I don't know how it's going to affect. I don't. You saw that so pretty, Tony, what I did. So I rolled right past it. See, I'm not even going to mention that name over here no more. I can't mention that name no more, because you see what it does. We wasn't even talking about that person. We was talking about Sophie Cunningham. And all of a sudden it turned into a 22 conversation. I didn't like that. So we speed bump right by that. Yeah, BD Sports, somebody gonna get paid. Somebody gonna get paid, man. But it's unfortunate, man, that we talk about it, but I will tell you guys, yep, leave it where it is. I'm trying to. Hey, guys, even though the Dallas Wing lost to Seattle, Paige Bueckers is a flat-out baller. I told y'all, Paige Bueckers flat-out got it done. Where was Enrique Umbawale at? Where was Enrique Umbawale at, man? 8 points in 27 minutes? You was 2 of 14 from the field? Paige Bueckers was 50% from the field, 50% from three-point range, 85% from the free throw line, and she had 19.6 rebounds, 8 assists. Exactly, Bob Jones. Paige is a dog. But y'all told me that Paige ain't going to do well. I told you, Paige, you're going to see a Paige Bueckers that you didn't see at UConn. She was under the Gino Orientum system. You know what I'm saying? She was under that system. She coming into the WNBA playing against these big dogs. And look, her stat line, 19.68. Come on, man. You can't teach that, man. She's a flat out dog. Then she had 2 steals and 1 block. And then look, she only had 2 turnovers to her 8 assists. So come on, man. She flat out get it done. Cut the ish. Keisha, what I tell you about Paige? I told people, but people told me that nah, Paige don't move the needle. She don't do it. What up, B Will? They said that Paige don't move the needle. MJW 125, yeah, Paige is coming. But I did go to tell y'all that I don't think she can lead this Dallas team to the promised land. And I did tell y'all that it was Paige Bueckers' team, and it all depends on how Enrique Umbawale plays. Now, I don't listen to them people, man. I get my own takes, man. I'm my own man. I'm just telling you what I heard. Pro Fan Talk. You said Enrique may get replaced by Isaiah James if she's not careful. We talked about that, man. We talked about what Enrique had to do. She got to coincide with Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers was doing everything, looking for her, trying to get her off, but she couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. You shot 2 of 14, but you Enrique Umbawale. And I told people about Enrique. When Enrique's off, she's off. But when she see one go down and she get on a heater, she can go. But too inconsistent, man. Angela Dawkins said Paige is in her way. How is Paige in her way? Paige was balling. Paige was looking for her. Paige could have had at least 14 assists. Paige could have had at least 14 assists, man. But Enrique couldn't throw a rock in the ocean, man. She couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. Now, they're going to, people going to tune in to Dallas to see. Oh, you said Paige is on her way. I thought you said Paige is in her way. I'm sorry, Angela. I stand to be corrected. I apologize. That's on me. I apologize. That's right, MJ. She is very streaky. And that's the problem. When you got somebody like Paige that's an all-around baller and got all the tools in the tool bag that you need and can set you up and can serve the table, you just got to put the ball in the basket. Yeah, I mean, she's going to be must-see TV too, because everybody's going to tune in to see what Paige is going to bring to the table because she's the head of the crop of the new rookie class. She's the head of the crop. You know what I'm saying? But I think with this, Paige will look at this game and be like, look, if Enrique can't get it done, I'm going to get it done. Shirley Drummond, what do you mean? Why would you talk about a girl like that because she's a fever? Talk about a girl like what? Shirley, miss me with that. Come on, man. Aunt Dick said, pow, pow, rookie of the year. But look, hey, but Coach Marcus, if Paige put that mindset like, look, just let me ball out, can't nobody hold her jock strap. Like tonight, she was a little passive, but she still dominated. Even though they lost, she still dominated. Jacob, why is Paige overhyped? Tell me why Paige is overhyped. Man, y'all put in the one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you think Paige is overhyped. Put a one in the chat, man. Yeah, but they're gonna try to blame it on Paige though. Mo3, who was ball hogging and bricklaying down the stretch? Y'all think Paige is overhyped? Man, come on, chat. Y'all can't be serious right now, man. What y'all been drinking, man? Somebody spiked y'all's water? I'm like you, Coach Marcus. How the number one pick gonna be overhyped, man? Damn. That is diabolical. You talk Mo3, you talked about Enrique. Y'all, man, boy. Thank you. Paige is not overhyped, not for the week, man. Man, I'm dropping these gems over here, man. Y'all drop the super chats, man. I'm dropping gems over here, man. Because this is very diabolical. I don't like what's going on right now. Y'all saying Paige is overhyped. Come on, man. Damn. Yeah, nah, BD, it ain't the point of Paige being fine. People saying Paige is overhyped. Why is Paige overhyped, man? I want an explanation on why y'all think Paige is overhyped. See, y'all don't want Baby K Sap to come out, man. Y'all don't want Baby K Sap to enter the stage, man. So we're gonna leave it around. We're gonna leave it alone. That's right, Aunt Dix. She got all around game, man. All around game. So how y'all say that she's overhyped, man? She's legit, man. She's legit. So the fact that people saying that, she's passive and she needs to be aggressive. Now, if she gets aggressive, man, a stat line like 19, 6, and 8 for somebody that y'all say is being passive. Now, if she's only 2 games in, guys. She's only 2 games in. That's right, Raging Troy. That's like Sanford and Son said, you big dummy. There's a lot of big dummies around here, man. Y'all got to stop that, man. Y'all got to stop that, man. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all don't. And she plays good defense as well. See, y'all don't respect people's games, man. That's the problem I have. Y'all don't respect people's game, man. Just because y'all don't like a player, y'all want to undermine them, man. I mean, is that the real issue in MWJ 125? Is that the real issue? Is that the real issue, man? Is that the real issue, man? I don't know. You tell me, man. That's exactly, B. Will. She's a hell of a defender, man. A hell of a defender, man. Because Paige is long, man. At 6'1", she's long. She gonna get more aggressive because she gonna look at the film and she gonna say, "Man, Enrique, I need you." But if you're not rocking with me, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to be unleashed. But I just can't believe y'all said that she is overhyped, man. So you say, yeah, it is. The CC flock is getting nervous. I love Paige's game. It's not because I'm a UConn fan. Anybody that watches basketball and has any intel and knows anything about basketball, what is there not to like about Paige Bueckers' game, man? What is there not to like about Paige Bueckers' game? Y'all help me out in the chat. What is there not to like about Paige Bueckers' game, man? And I agree with Coach Marcus about Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron is long. She's a 3-and-D type player. Thank you, T. Carmelo. They try to shut Paige down, but Paige was still nifty and shifty to get to her spots. You know what I'm saying? That tells me a lot, man. She shot 7 of 14. She shot 50% from the field, man. She just didn't have no help, man. Outside of Alyssa Smith, she was the only one in double figures. Where was Dejanay Carrington at? All this I heard about Dejanay Carrington. Where was she at tonight? Where was Dejanay Carrington at tonight, man? Paige Bueckers, man. Paige came with the mindset, look, she was trying to do everything to win, but like Mo3 said, I think it was the fact that Arike was off the night, and down the stretch, she was still jacking for beats. Still jacking for beats, man. So sometimes you got to ride the hot hand, man. And Paige was the hot one. Paige was scoring. She was serving up dimes. And also she was rebounding and defending. But she just didn't have no help. Gamble, that's why her ball handling is legit. And like I told people, her coming into the WNBA, you was going to see a different Paige. You wasn't going to see the Paige that was, locked down in Gino Orientum's system where she only could do certain things. She out here balling. She is out here balling. So that's what I'm trying to say. 03 said DC offense is straight trash. Seems like she didn't even work on anything in the offseason. Yeah, man. I don't know what happened to Dejanay Carrington, man. Like everybody said that Dejanay Carrington might have been the right fit for Chicago. But the way she looked tonight, man, like everybody has a horrible game. And I ain't gonna put too much on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna crash out. But I'm just here to tell the people that everybody that's in the chat saying that Paige Bueckers is overhyped. There's no way she's overhyped, man. No way possible she's overhyped. Paige Bueckers is the truth, man. And people need to realize that, man. She is the truth, man. But she just, Paige, as a rookie, she just didn't have no help. It's almost like we've seen this movie before with Angel Reese last year. As a rookie, didn't have no help outside of Kennedy Carter. That's what it seems like. It seems like we've seen this movie before, and it's starting in these first two games, is starting to resemble the things that we saw with Chicago last year with Angel Reese not having help. And Kennedy Carter was the only support for her. I'm not passing judgment, Coach Marcus. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying, I'm just pissed off for people in the chat that want to come in here and say Paige is overhyped. It's only a certain amount of people that are saying that, and we know why they're saying that. That's all. We that's all. We know why they're saying that. Because Paige Bueckers is the truth. And we talked about it. And hold up, Mo3. Who hasn't had a good game, 4 good games? You said, nah, big bro. She's had 4 off nights in a row. She hasn't had a good game yet. Who hasn't had a good game yet? Just put a name on it. I think Paige is past them injuries, man. I think she feels more comfortable. Nah, hey, B Will, all you gotta do is go up, scroll up the chat. It was all kinds of ones in the chat. Oh, Dejanay Carrington? Yeah. Nah, all you gotta do is go scroll up in the chat. You'll see all the ones. They were saying she was overhyped. And I couldn't believe it, man. I think Paige is going to dominate, man. It's unfortunate that, she is with the Dallas Wings. That was the number, Dallas had the number 1 pick, and she just got to go there and make, what y'all say, lemonade out of lemons, right? She got to do what she got to do. But if I'm the Dallas Wings, I get on her back and ride it, because it looked like she the only one out there doing something. Addie Seacrest came off the bench and gave him 12. Tierra McCown, after she crashed out, she gave him 10 and 9 off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But outside of Maddie Seacrest and Tierra McCown coming off the bench, giving them double digits, only other starter in double digits was Alyssa Smith. See, that's what I'm talking about, B Will. You see the stuff that they talking about in the chat, talking about she boring and she overhyped, man. That's the stuff we deal with, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Keisha. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tierra McCown, she played well. After she crashed out in game 1, she came back and responded. She came back and got in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Got in the mud. And she played an efficient game. 4-7 from the field, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Hey. Hold up. What happened? KSAP, one of your mods. I don't know what's up with them, man. What happened? What happened? What happened, William? Hey, the mods, man, don't block nobody. Don't put nobody in timeout, man. We're not doing that around here. Don't put nobody in timeout, man. Let me be the judge if I want to tell the mods to put this person in timeout, man. But I ain't seen nothing too reckless to put somebody in timeout. Y'all got to stop that, man. Y'all got to stay out your feelings, man. So, William, you was clapping back at the damn trolls and somebody said something to you? Come on, guys. Don't do that. Don't block nobody, man. Let me be the deciding factor if I see any ignorant stuff. What's up, Michelle? What's up, baby girl? Hey, let me be the deciding factor. Yeah, y'all, William Goins, man, y'all can't be putting people in. Y'all, if y'all put him in timeout, who put William in timeout, man? Y'all got to stop that. Come on, don't abuse your mod privileges, man. Let the chat be the chat. If I see some reckless stuff, then hey, yeah, I'll let you know. Mods, do your job, get them out of here. But y'all just can't be timing people out for nothing, man. Jacob too, man. What's your issue, man? What's your issue? Jacob is one of them, came from another Caitlin Clark channel. And taking what they say over these Caitlin Clark channels and bringing it over here. What's up, Irvin? That's what Jacob 2 is coming from. Y'all got to understand. I want y'all to give Jacob 2 a warm welcome into the chat, man, because he's been over there at these Caitlin Clark channels, twerking it up with honey all over his chest. So now he's coming over here, taking their, what they say and try to bring it over here. It don't work like that. We're going to welcome you in and we're going to keep you around because we love your support. We ain't going to get you up out of here, man. So y'all welcome Jacob in, man. Y'all welcome Jacob in. Appreciate you coming to the channel. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel, man. Appreciate the support, man. Keep it up. Keep it up, man. But when Jacob, Antoine Baker said Jacob came from Adriana Ross clown show. Yeah, I mean, that's where he came from, one of them Caitlin Clark shows. Don't put Jacob in timeout. Let Jacob talk, man. But when I open up the phone lines, Jacob, I want you to call in, man. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, man. What Franny DeLone said, does the FIBA championship that Paige won count for Paige? I thought, hey, ain't Paige a national champion? Put a one in the chat if Paige is a national champion. I must have missed something, man. I must have just jumped off the porch yesterday. Michelle said Adrian Ross is pretty fair. See, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Y'all know where he come from. Nah, they don't need to put Reddick. They don't need to put him in timeout. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that Paige was a national championship. Why would you ask me, does the FIBA championship count? I'm lost on that. I'm lost on that. Paige is a champion. Kurt Blanco says somebody welcome him to the block. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, B. Will, you think Dejanay will be fine? But the thing about it is, offensively, that's my concern. Defense, I didn't see her make an impact defensively, and that's what she hangs her hat on the defensive end. Don't Dejanay Carrington hang her hat defensively? But she didn't make no impact out there tonight. She didn't cause no confusion. Shit, Skylar Diggins was out there eating. The old Wally veteran Skylar Diggins was out there eating. So she didn't make no impact that way. Skylar Diggins had 21 points. Williams had 17. Nneka had 23. So, I mean, did she make an impact defensively? And even though your offense struggles, but you can at least make an impact defensively because that's what she's known for. Ain't she known for the seatbelt strap? Ain't she known for the seatbelt strap? That's all I'm saying, man. I understand she had a rough game, man. It happens, man. But I'm just saying, Nneka was killing them. That's what I'm saying. Dejanay, that's what people wanted Dejanay for her defense, man. If you get any kind of offense from her, that's a benefit. She still got to work on her shooting. She still got to work on her jump shot. Her jump shot is inconsistent. You know, Dejanay Carrington, she's most effective when she grabs a rebound and she pushes it and she goes to the cup and puts the pressure on the defense. That's where she's effective. But as far as shooting, she needs to work on that. I'm like you, Lady J. You know, Dejanay look lost tonight, or no defense. Aunt Dick says she had a couple steals. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, get some steals, but I want you to make an impact. She didn't make an impact. That's just like playing dominoes, man. When you say, hold your man, low man, get up. Hold your man. She didn't hold her man. Do y'all realize that the Seattle Storm's backcourt, they had 38 points in the backcourt? You know what I'm saying? And everybody that, and see, with Arike, that's what people said about Arike. She don't have no defense, man. She don't have no defense. She don't have no defense, man. But hey, I'm not putting it on Dejanay. I'm not putting it on her. I'm just saying, like, her impact, you know, is defensive. She could, like, I don't know if y'all watched the game yesterday between Denver and Oklahoma City. If y'all watch how Alex Caruso came in and made a defensive impact by causing confusion, by guarding everybody, even guarding the Joker. He came in the game and they was down 13. He ended up with a plus 22. He ended up with a plus 22. He made an impact. That's what, if you look at the box scores, 6-7 points, but his impact offensively, and that's what I'm talking about, Dejanay Carrington. That's what she's known for. That's what she's known for. Hey, K-Sab, do you remember how the people trash Angel's New Year Eve outfit, but those same people talk bad about Angel or cheering for Sophie Cunningham wearing though? Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. AC Calvin. Yeah. That's why she caught up in that lawsuit, man. She took the CEO to Pound Town, allegedly. Took him to Pound Town. Oh, he was plus 40? Well, at that, no. What I'm saying is you might be right on that, Antoine, but when he came in the game, they was down 13. So at the end of the half, he was a plus 20. Yeah, at the end of the half throughout the game because the game was a blowout. Yeah. But yeah, both CEOs, Keisha, taking them to Pound Town. Taking them to Pound Town. That's what I was talking about, Antoine Baker. So when he came in the game, they was 13 down. He made an impact and turned it all around, and he only had 2 points at halftime, but he had the best plus minus of 20 at halftime. He changed the whole game. Franny the loan. Let me show you something, Franny. 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 Let me read this off to you. WNBA star Sophie Cunningham has been accused of having an affair with the married CEO of both the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury in an explosive new lawsuit. What are we missing here? What are we missing here? The lawsuit claims a senior team official told the claimant that Josh Bartelstein, who married his wife Sydney in 2022, was having a relationship with Cunningham, now a teammate of number 22. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, Franny? Are you trying to spin this narrative or something? What's going on? Like, am I missing something? This is all allegedly. This is not etched in stone, but the lawsuit does mention her. The Pro Fan Talk says Sophie and Joytello on the same bowling team. So this is what I'm talking about, Franny. When we put it out there for you to see, then we still just making up stuff. This is all allegedly, but this is what the lawsuit entails. I just don't get it, man. Like, you just if you can't just come in the chat and say anything that you want to say, go back and catch up with the chat and go back and catch up with the show before you make your statements. Because I put it out there at the start of the show. I know you probably coming in late and you said that comment twice. I speed bumped past it the first time. But then when you said it again, I had to check you real quick. Now you want to be like crickets. Now you want to disappear from the chat. I mean, it's okay if Sophie Cunningham want to go to Pound Town. It's okay. I'm not mad at her. But you can't come in the chat and just say what you want to say. I'm putting the stuff out there. When y'all talk about put stuff out there, I put it out there. I'm just giving you what the article says. The lawsuit. What is a lawsuit? So she's not mentioned in the lawsuit, you saying? It states right there. It states right there. WNBA star Sophie Cunningham has been accused, allegedly, of having an affair with a married CEO of both the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury in an explosive new lawsuit. Guys, like my girl from Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports said, Keisha said, reading is fundamental. It's right there for you to see on the big screen. I mean, what? Look, and then I could take it a step further. Look what this says. Trailer recounts in the suit a conversation with Bartelstein where he claims that Craig had been telling people Josh Bartelstein is effing Sophie Cunningham. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I typed this stuff up. Did I type it up? I don't think so. This was wrote by Jack Bezants, and this was published today at 1:43 Pacific Standard Time out there in Arizona. So, Franny, once again, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Franny? I'd love to hear from you. Don't disappear on me now. And I ain't got no problem with what Sophie Cunningham doing. She was out there trying to get her nuts out the shop. I'm not mad at her. Let her do what she got to do. But I just thought I would bring it to the table. And people think we still crazy over here. It's all it is, man. That's all it is. Like, if she want to go to Pound Town and she want to feature in the next Sexy Red video, let her do it. She going to Pound Town. Everything's allegedly. She might be on the next feature of Sexy Red's Pound Town. Yeah, she's getting her money. Yeah, I showed her the exhibits, T. Carmelo. This is allegedly. You see how I'm using the word allegedly, man? Yeah, she gonna be with Sexy Red, man. She gonna be on the next feature. Sophie is about her money, y'all. That's what it's about, man. She just want to have fun. That's right, Keisha. Allegedly, she just want to have fun. Y'all can't knock that girl for having fun, man. I'm just telling you what the thing says, man. Last point, Dexter says Sophie getting hit. Hold up, man. Sophie getting hit by her boss. Like ESPN needs to pick up this. Laugh out. I'm going on Twitter to tag everyone. Laugh out loud. Lance, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Girls just want to have fun, Angela. I mean, I'm not mad at her. And that's what I said when we talked about the whole situation with Indiana on everything that was going. The reason why Brittany Griner left, is this the reason why Diana Taurasi retired? It's a lot of things that was going on. And it's crazy, man. Diabolical. Man, y'all crazy, man. This is wild. But it's all good. Just let her have fun. Yeah, something ain't right, you know. This all stemmed from, the security, stuff. They even brought Brittany Griner up in the lawsuit, man, because she was getting harassed. And that was breaching security. Listen, the lawsuit was filed by Gene Treller. That's who the lawsuit was filed by. A current employee of the Suns as the director of security at the organization early in May. He accused them of racial discrimination and says they dismissed his safety concerns, and it led to major breaches, such as when Brittany Griner was harassed at an airport not long after she was released from the Russian penal colony. Y'all diabolical, man. I'm going to leave it alone, man. Yeah, she was going to Pound Town on both of them for the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury. Pat says Sophie Sophia remembers how easy it was for Monica Lewinsky. Y'all crazy. But see, everybody was upset at me when I did that video about Sophie Cunningham in her provocative video shoots where she was half naked. But everybody liked that. Yeah, they addressed her as a superstar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was mad when I did the video at, talking about, Sophie Cunningham, the way she dresses. Because everybody was giving Angel Reese grief on how she dressed. But it was okay because Sophie Cunningham was dressing that way, showing all her glitz and glamours. But it wasn't a big deal. But you see what that led to. That led to that lawsuit. It led to that lawsuit. It led to her brought up in a lawsuit by taking these CEOs to Pound Town. That's why she got up out of there and ran over to Indiana. Yeah, B. Will. Both CEOs. They was having the time of their life. But hey, it is what it is. See what you say, Reddit? There was conflict of interest. I don't know. They were sharing. They say sharing is caring. Share alike. I'm just letting you know. I'm the one that had to report the bad news, man. Trisha said he's the CEO of both organizations. Yeah. Share alike. Yeah. But it is what it is, man. Hey, let's talk about them Washington Mystics. They off to 2-0 start. What y'all feel about them Washington Mystics with Sonia Citron? What y'all feel about that? Y'all let me know. Because we got some things that we're going to talk about on Wednesday on the Four Court Trio. So if y'all not subscribed to the Four Court Trio, make sure y'all subscribe to the Four Court Trio. Yeah, so y'all subscribe to the Four Court Trio to get that content. Shout out to my man Ronnie Repass.
Here comes the money.
That she isn't the first, and she ain't the last. Yeah, she ain't the first. I think that CEO got mad because she probably cut him off. That's probably what it was. He was getting all that good love and it got cut off. All that good love and it got cut off. Now he got upset. Now somebody exposed him. Now he in jeopardy of losing his wife. Yeah. Angela said Citron should have been on the Chicago team. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kiki Arifin, yeah, her they balling. Yeah, Slim's that fearless leader. Yeah, Slim was a dog. We saw that in Unrivaled. Oh yeah, T. Carmelo, if you watch my last video that I told you that Ryan exposed RG3, now RG3 was over there crashing out on his podcast talking about Ryan Clark. Now he wants to play victim over there. Ryan Clark cooked his ass, man. Cooked him. Now he over there crying because Ryan Clark exposed him. He exposed him. RG3 got the attention that he wanted. Yeah. RG3 got the attention he wanted. He knew what he was doing. I just can't believe that was disingenuous, man. He should have left that alone. Yeah, he should have left that alone. Yeah, should have left that alone, man. Kurt Blanco says Citron proving a lot of people wrong. I got receipts. Sometimes you got to keep receipts, man. That's what people say, right? Keep receipts. Yeah, RG3, he blew up. He was trending. He was trending. Yeah, that's right, T. Carmelo. RG3 cooked his ass, man. RG3, I mean, not RG3, but Ryan Clark did it gracefully too. He didn't say nothing that was out of pocket. He was mild-mannered when he said it. He politely fried him. Politely fried him. That's the crazy thing about he politely fried him. How you gonna politely fry somebody? He politely fried him. Well, guys, hey, if y'all want me to open up the phone lines, put a 1 in the chat, man. If you want the show to be called in, put a 1 in the chat, and we can get what you're talking about now. Don't be scared. Man, Franny then ran off on us, guys. See, when I put the receipts out there, Franny then ran off on us. That's the crazy thing. That's diabolical. I put the 1 in. I put the receipts up there. She ran off. All right, the phone lines is open for anybody that want to call in, man. That shit diabolical. Don't y'all call at once. Jacob too. I gotta, man. Reddick, how am I unblocking? I gotta hold up. Let me go to Jacob. Let me see. Hey, thanks for calling the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. You on the line with K-Sap. Who we got?
Yeah, you got this Jonathan, man.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? I just wanted to come in and bring my thoughts about this. I think it's crazy how people come at Reese, but then you got people like Dr. Emmett Brown, messing around with married men and trying to smash him the CEO, and no one said nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, let it be Reese. It don't even have to be true, but the moment it's even brought out there, they're quick to, trash her, and there's no evidence showing that she did that. But since it's Dr. Emmett Brown, they gonna stay quiet on that.
Yeah.
And I noticed people coming from other pages and coming to yours, like that Jacob 2 dude who brought in Caitlin Clark in a situation that had nothing to do with it.
Had nothing to do with it. Came in here talking about Caitlin Clark right off the rip.
Exactly, like bro, we're talking about another player. Like they waiting for us to, and that's the thing. They want us to be jealous of them and their players so bad. Like no one's jealous of your players. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about a whole different situation. They're bringing in Clark, but they always say we always bring up Caitlin Clark. Like man, but yeah, Dr. Emmett Brown. That's Sophie Cunningham, by the way. Yeah, her Christopher Lloyd looking behind out here, trying to get a bag off this lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's letting us know how much she's trying to how much of an HO she was at the time, and I guess that's why she don't play for the Mercury no more. But
it's a lot of things that we can start speculating about the Phoenix Mercury. I mean, is it why? Is it? Is it the reason why Brittany Griner got up out of there? Is that the final straw that made Diana Taurasi retire? I don't know. Let me know.
I don't know either. But all I know is this, man. These little fans that come from Agent Ross show, Come On Now podcast, Ben Daniel, they need to stay over there.
Nah, they don't bother me. Don't let them bother you, man. They don't bother me, man. I welcome them in. What they do is they take what they hear from them channels and try to come over here and use that same logic. We don't entertain that, man. We just laugh at them. We give them a voice to speak because evidently they saying all that stuff in their chat, but them hosts ain't acknowledging them. They're not getting no attention. So they run over to a platform where they know they're gonna get some attention, and that's what they're doing because they over on Adriana Ross's thing. She's not gonna acknowledge them. She's gonna hopscotch by everything that's said.
And that's the sad part about it. And it's like y'all claim that she's better. Like, how y'all feel supporting someone that's not even acknowledging y'all? And y'all run over here trying to cause confusion.
They don't
That's the
see
sad
people
part
like that
about it.
that you know, them people over there that do that, Pope and all that stuff. They don't let them people, you know, them comments. They don't look at them comments, man. They just conduct their show,
Yeah.
and they take every talking point that the host has, and they want to run over here and try to create havoc. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
It ain't
that's
gonna
Caitlin
work.
Clark fans. And then one thing that I don't like is when you try to question them. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to talk about stuff, they be like, y'all always talking about the fever. Y'all always talk about, yeah, why don't you talk about the sky? See, when they do that, they don't want accountability. They don't want to be called out. It's been in their strategy for a long time. They don't want nobody to, you know their secrets and all or whatever. They want to keep quiet. They want to keep everything quiet because no different from when the police kill a black person. They keep their stuff quiet. If it's put out there, they 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 in some, they feel like they're in some some BS. They in all kinds of crap. So they have to come on here and cause us trouble just to keep the accountability away.
Yeah, but hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, great call, man. I got other calls I need to get to, man, but I appreciate you calling in.
No problem,
All right,
man.
appreciate you, my brother.
Good talking to you.
All right, cool.
Appreciate you.
Wody Mac, man. What are you talking about, man? What are you saying now? Who's telling lies on Sophie Cunningham? Who's telling lies on her, man? You got to stop that. Man. Who is telling lies on Sophie Cunningham? I told you, man, if she want to go to Pound Town, let her go to Pound Town. That's all they doing, Angela. It's all good. They over there on these other channels, man. And then the other channels don't let them talk. So they bring their talking points over here and try to get us riled up. That's all that is, man. Sometimes people want attention, man. Just like RG3. He got the attention that he wanted. And just like Jacob, too, got the attention he wanted. But after the show, I got to go find a way to unblock him because I want him here every time we go live. Every time we do a show, we need Jacob 2 up in here. Odie, what? This is what I don't understand. Why are some of these people coming here glazing over the look of these basketball players, man? Come on now. What's the issue with that, man? I'm still trying to get where Wody Mac coming from talking about who telling lies on Sophie Cunningham. What lie was said about Sophie Cunningham, man? That she gonna be in the next feature of Sexy Red Pound Town? I guess you say that's a lie. You know? I don't understand how I will leave it alone. Hey, shout out to Ronnie Repass.
Here comes the money.
Hey, Ronnie Repass said, here has a diverse opinions rather than a singular opinion. I appreciate that, Ronnie. And see, that's what happens on these other channels, man, that people go over there with Caitlin Clark channels. You know, they take their talking points because if they say something in the chat, they don't get acknowledged. So they run to the people that they can get that acknowledged from. That's all that is, man. That's all that is, man. But you can't let the chat rile you up, man. You just gotta laugh with them, man. We see the crazy things they be saying. That's right, Angela Dawkins. Allegedly. I don't understand. Like I just don't understand, man. I'm not here to pass judgment on how any of these players look. That's not my problem. If I feel they look a certain way, I'm gonna keep it to myself, man. I'm gonna keep it to myself, man. There's no reason for me to be glazing over these young women. I'm talking about their basketball game. Looks ain't got nothing to do with anything. You could be busted and not trusted, but you can still go out there and ball and whip somebody's ass. But y'all always, when allegations come up like this, everybody want to talk about looks. Man, leave the looks out of it. If she want to go to Pound Town, let her go to Pound Town. You know, the CEO want to take her to Pound Town. Like, Wody Mack, you got to stop that, man. What the looks got to do with it, man? Y'all killing me, man. Killing me, Petey. You're killing me. And I'm about to be done here in a second. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, so it is what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Revenue T. I don't know why people consistently bring their looks into it, man. Because a lawsuit is a lawsuit. What they got to do about their basketball game? I'm just bringing the lawsuit that was brought on Sophie Cunningham, and then Wody want to come in here glaze over her looks. They ain't got nothing to do with her looks. Somebody like it because she went to Pound Town. That's all that matters. Sexy Red gonna be reaching out to her, man. She gonna be on the next feature. She gonna be on the next feature. Y'all gotta stop that. Like, I just don't get it sometimes, man. I don't get it how basketball turns into all the looks. Thanks for calling the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. You're on the line with K-Sap. Who we got?
Grant.
What's up?
Hold on a minute. I got the TV on. I'm getting
Okay.
two sound. Hold on.
Okay.
Now, I was going to say 2 points. Mainly was one of if that had been Angel in that thing, that the media would have been crazy.
Yeah.
But the second point I want to make is about the Chicago draft. Didn't Centron went 3?
Yeah, she could have been potential to be a Chicago Sky, but you know, Chicago and Jeff P, they traded away that pick and brought in Ariel Atkins.
And they drafted a player that they're going to wait 2 years for.
Yeah.
I don't see how that makes sense. When you got and Elfin went after Centron, didn't she?
Say again?
Didn't Elfin went after Kiki Elfin? Didn't she went after Centron?
Yeah, and they
So you had
balling.
two stars.
They balling down in Washington. That's why the Mystics are 2-0, you know, getting off to a hot start.
And I have to thank you for something. I thought that pick was a good. I thought this girl was ball out, and you said she only averaged 7 points in Europe.
Yeah.
So now they turned down two who played at major universities to draft a player that won't be ready for 2 years. That's
what I said. And a lot of people, you know, thought that she was gonna, you know, that the girl was gonna be over here. But you know, when you get them foreign players, man, and you draft them foreign players, man, it's hard for them to come across that pond, man. They stay over there to develop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What it is the NBA want that influence. The NBA want all that foreign influence.
Yeah, they want
done in
global.
The NBA, now they're trying to do it in the W.
Yeah, they just like the NBA, the global, you know, the global awareness and stuff like that. And I think that's what with Sifka when they made that pick. I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I couldn't believe it. I was watching the thing the other night. I see Citron and Irfan. I thought, didn't Chicago have the 3 pick?
Yeah.
And
they let it go.
One of those girls.
They let it go.
Yeah, one of them girls. Either one of them.
And that goes to show you that you know, me personally, now it goes to show you for real that Tyler Marsh and Jeff P don't trust them rookies, because now you drafted Maddie Westbell and you drafted Haley Van Leef, but they don't get no running. They ain't get no burn. Preseason, they barely got burned. Come in when it was garbage time. And now in the regular season game against Indiana, they came in and was garbage time. So that goes to show you that Tyler Marsh and Jeff B, they don't trust them rookies, and that's why they probably, dealt that pick away.
Not only that, they clearly have no clue what they're doing. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
No clue. If you give up on 2 top players who played at major universities and you waiting on the player that's going to come in 2 years, absurd. Well,
and that's not even
thank you for
guaranteed.
the information.
Yeah, that's not even guaranteed that she's going to come over in 2 years.
I thank you for the show. You guys do a great job.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, by the way, I won one of those T-shirts. I got one of your T-shirts here also. Not a T-shirt, it's a hoodie, I think.
Oh, you got the hoodie?
Yeah.
And you ain't even send me a picture. That's diabolical. You ain't even email me a picture with you in the hoodie, man. See that? See, that's what y'all do.
I didn't think I can require it. I never thought about it. I probably should have done that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I told everybody that got the merch that I sent off when they won the stuff. Send me a picture of you in the merch so we can advertise y'all and give y'all a shout out.
Okay, I'll get one out sometime this week.
The same email that I sent the information to you on, send that same email back to that same email address that I sent it to you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Well,
all right,
very nice show y'all got there.
I appreciate you. Good call. Thanks for calling Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. You're on the line with K-Sap. Who we got? Brittany, what's going on?
Yes, I have a question.
All right. You got to turn. You got some feedback. You might need to turn the.
Okay.
I don't know where you're watching it from. You probably got us on the big screen, and I appreciate that. But yeah,
okay.
But yeah, there you go.
My question is, you are a big Angel Reese supporter, but you have some anti-Angel Reese people that's in your chat that go to page, I'm talking about Be Well, that go to page and spread misinformation. So how do you deal with someone like that? Because it comes off as fake and phony, and he's the op, and he's been exposed by Showtime by him being the op many, many times. So how do you deal with someone like that?
See, this is a tough situation. I'm glad that you brought that up. Good point. But me personally.
Oh, and Wodemat too. He's also another one.
Wow, you just calling everybody out, huh? But situations like that, man, you can't control what people say in your chat. You can't control.
Yeah. But they make fake accounts. No, they make fake accounts, and then they come off as someone totally different.
See, this is the stuff I stay away from, right? Because I can't control what people come up in the chat and say. I can't control when people in this chat go over to somebody else's chat and say what they say. Them people, you see it, but what can you do about it? I can't tell nobody to say, hey, you can't come in this chat. And you know me, you've been watching me long enough. I don't block nobody and send nobody.
I follow all you guys.
Yeah, I don't send nobody off to Block City. You know what I'm saying? I welcome everybody in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I welcome everybody in. And it's hard for me. I mean, hold
on a second.
Okay.
Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. Yes, I do have proof. So, and by the way, I'm the one who sent the email to Showtime. I have the proof.
Wow.
I get to them. So yeah. So whoever that person is asking, do I have proof? Yes. I'm the one that's from Atlanta, Georgia, who sent Showtime the email proof. I'm that person.
Like what was the proof on the email? What did the email entail?
I can send it to you as well, but I just had to let whoever that person is know.
I would love to see it, man, because see that's the problem that we have. It's like I understand.
No, my problem is don't act like you really like somebody and then come around and be some totally different because they know that you, HD, and Showtime are Angel supporters. So they come around Angel supporters pages to act like they really support Angel Reese, but they do not. Then they go to other Clark channels. They comment on an instant last night by Angel Reese on a Clark support channel. So it's like they make fake pages, they get blocked, and they make another page.
Wow.
So yeah.
That now that's diabolical. And look, I'm too grown for that.
So
Like,
you have that much time in your day. You Mac.
wow.
You have that much
You
time
just,
in your day.
man, you just
to make
shooting. You
numerous
shooting straight from the
amount
hip.
of YouTube pages. No, because this is the thing. You had to go. Do you know how much time it takes to make a Gmail account, download your Gmail, upload it to your YouTube, sign in, and search all these different channels, and like it's too much. So it's like I don't understand the reason you're doing all of that.
And see, I think that's the problem that causes a lot of, disruption in the community, right? Because it's a lot of
because you get blocked numerous times, you keep coming back. My problem is if you do not like, if you know a person don't like you, HD said it many times, I don't like you, but you continue to come back. So why you continue to come back? You know a person don't like you.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, and it's unfair to me to try to put the finger point at me like I'm behind this shit. And I have nothing to do with it. Like I've stated.
Oh no, you're not behind it. You're not behind it.
That's all I'm trying to get across. And my name was kind of slandered.
It's not you. Oh, it's not you.
Yeah. So it's like I like you said when you asked me the question, I can't control what another grown man or a grown woman comes in this chat says and then goes over to another chat and says what they say.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna give it to you 100%. After I do my videos and I upload them, I'm off of YouTube. After I do my live shows, I'm off of YouTube. So I'm not the type of person that's gonna go scouring around to see what's going on YouTube. That's not me.
Hold on a second. Walter Mack is so obsessed with HD. You obsessed with HD. He really is. He obsessed with HD. He's a goofy.
Yeah. But look,
he's a goofy.
This is what I want you to do. If you can send me that information, because I just want to see what's being said. And I'll leave it alone. But I do appreciate you bringing it to my attention. Do you have my email address?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
And see, Edwards, yeah, I'm real petty. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm real petty.
All right. See, don't let the chat get you stirred up. So send me that email and I'll take a look at it. But I do appreciate your call.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not.
Yeah. Wow. All right. If you can send me that
You just fake as fuck. You just fake as fuck. I don't see how a grown man have time enough to ride his bike. It be cold as fuck in Atlanta. You ride your bike all day in Atlanta to go on another man's page and hate. You are obsessed with HD. Get a life. You ride your bike around in New York City in 30 degrees weather at night in the wintertime to hate on HD.
Wow. Hey, do me a favor, Brittany. Just send me this email, man, so I can continue this show.
That's
but
what
I do
you do.
But I do appreciate the call.
Do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you. You're on the line with Simply Ball Drop. You're on the line with K-Sap. Who we got?
This is your sister, L.
What's going on? Man, she came out shooting, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just trying.
So I'm gonna say this, and I chose to call in and say this rather than typing it in the chat. And it shall show on your platform, and you do as you will. I just listened to I don't know what her name is, but Brittany. And this is not directed towards Brittany or one individual or specific person. It's just as a whole. You can control some things on your platform. I get that engagement helps, but just like all money ain't good money, all engagement ain't good engagement. And there comes a point where you have to protect the integrity of the platform that you've worked hard to build and the community that you work hard to continue to build. Over the last 30 days or so, you've grown by leaps and bounds in subscribers, probably quicker than anybody I've ever seen on the YouTube platform who isn't in the influencer space, if you will. meaning they create, lifestyle content, beauty content, something like that. And
Gotcha.
because of the direction that you're going in and the work that you have put in and stuff that you have going on behind the scenes that will come to light very soon, it's just time out for all the BS. Start blocking folks. If they are bringing drama to the channel, block it. Because as someone who's a part of your community, it's daunting and exhausting. It's easy to say ignore people, but in the same way that people are telling Angel, oh, ignore it. Angel's tough. She's thick. She got thick skin. She's from Baltimore. Like, I'm from the hood too. Guess what? Even those strongest people get tired. And in the same way, we get tired. Your warriors in the chat, we get tired. Like, the same way that we want to be able to enjoy the WNBA season without all the drama and the racism and whatnot, it's the same for us, even in the YouTube community.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't let people come and take a dump on your platform.
No, I don't think I understand what
Because
you're
I know
saying.
what you don't want to be. You don't want to be considered the Maury Povich of sports.
I got you. But I don't think
that wasn't your intention.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. That's all fair. But she's saying the people in my chat, they going over to their chat acting fake. You know what I'm saying? I can't control the people that go over there to their chat and say what they say. That's what she's calling people out that's being in my chat that'll go over to their chat that's causing this confusion. That's what she's saying.
But it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like, call them out. Okay, so now it's out, right? We've heard it on the live stream with you and Showtime and HD and Zoe and all of that. Like, it's already out there. What's done is done. There's no need to keep beating a dead horse. It's out there. If somebody wants to go and call somebody out, go and do it on your own platform. But don't come in my house with your shoes.
Gotcha.
It might be cute and funny for a minute, but after a while, it's not. And then you are going to have people who are faithful to you in this community and what's being built that are just going to be fatigued and then don't even want to watch anymore. And that's okay too. That's just, either way, you're going to have to live with whatever side of the fence you end up on and live on, like die on your hill. But I know you to be a man of integrity. I know you to be a man about your business. I know that you're building something that's bigger than yourself. So people are going to always have something to say, but it doesn't mean that it has to be done in your community and on your platform.
Gotcha.
And no, there's not 1,000% a way to fully rein it in, but the measure of control that you do have, I would encourage you to exercise it. And I say that in love because I do respect you, because I do appreciate you, because I am championing and for you and celebrating you and supporting you every way that I can. But it's time out. And maybe it's just because I'm raw right now, because I am spent. The season just started and I'm emotionally spent.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to spend a whole season. We got enough to deal with that we want to allow people to come into the community and dump here too. Get them out of here. They're not bringing any value. So if the focus is you want people in the community to bring value, then get them out of here. But if you cool with people just being here and causing drama and stirring the pot, okay, then let them stay. But then be willing to deal with the result of that decision.
Gotcha.
That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I love you.
Appreciate that, Elle. We needed to hear that. There you go. You heard
Good
it
night.
from Elle, y'all. She's saying that from a place of love. But yeah. Now I haven't gotten no email yet. Haven't got no email yet, but that was that truth right there. That was that truth right there. That was the truth, man. She had a truth serum on that. Only thing you can take from that is something good. You only can take something good from that, man. That was perfectly said, man. I can't. There's no rebuttal to that. There's no rebuttal to that, y'all. And it is what it is, man. See, I'm a firm believer, man. The thing about me is I know how to take constructive criticism. I know how to take that constructive criticism and learn from it. You know, Ali was forced up against the ropes, but he knew how to fight back. That's me. So anything that L says, I value that.
Here comes the money.
To know who is where it means you are there also. That goes both ways. Appreciate the $5 super chat, my buddy Ronnie. Hey, and also shout out to Kurt Blanco for the $5 super sticker.
Here comes the money.
See, that's one thing y'all guys got to realize, man. That's one thing that you got to realize, man. You got to know how to take constructive criticism, man. And don't get in your feelings when somebody tell you, because that person is looking out for your best interests. And that's what we have in L. L looks out for our best interests. That's all. That's all I'm saying. So I didn't take that. I took that as a scolding, but I needed that. I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And it don't bother me. I don't look at L no different, because I need to hear that, because she says it all the time, but she says it in different ways. But tonight I thought she thought that, hey, it's time to address this to let everybody know, so everybody can hear. And I appreciate that. But see, the thing about me, I take constructive criticism and I build from it. I learn from it. Makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ali was forced against the ropes, but he fought back. Real in Manila, he fought back. Sometimes you gotta fight back. And the crazy thing about it is, like Mike Jones said, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, all on me. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it comes with the territory. Comes with the territory. Wow. Yeah, it comes with the territory. So appreciate that, L. So y'all can't look at L no different. L's been in this business for a minute, man. She know what it is. So hey, it is what it is, man. Yeah, but man, you know, we need to hear that, man. We got that. So yeah. But like I said, Hey, shout out to my man Brandon Sleep for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Said, what up, K-Sap? Much love, everybody in the chat. I'm tired of the drama already, like most you are, I'm sure. Yeah. What you say, Reddick? Nah, Brittany wasn't calling back, but I don't know. I haven't got no email from Brittany. Haven't got it. She said she got my email, but Brittany might be her real name, but I don't know what the handle is, her handle in the chat, so I can look for it. But I didn't get it. Reddick always holding us down. Yeah. So man, it's time to do cleanup on aisle 6. That's the only thing we do is clean up on aisle 6. Yeah. I'm waiting on the email too, man. Nah, Lady J said I'm waiting on that email. I don't think it was Lady J. I don't think was that you, Lady J, that called in, but you said your name was Brittany. I'm because a lot of people's names are different when they call in from first their handle in the chat. So yeah. Yeah, Keisha, I don't think it was from Lady J. Brittany is somebody else. I don't know what her handle is in the chat. I know it's not Lady J. That wasn't you that called, was it? Nah, we shut the phone lines down, man. We shut the phone lines down for this show right here, man, because I'm just trying to process some things, man. I'm trying to process some things. Oh, okay. I told you, Keisha, that's not Lady Jade. It's from Brittany. I don't know what Brittany's handle is, man. So I haven't got no email from any Brittany's or anything. So it is what it is, man. If the email don't come across, it just don't come across. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. But man, this is wild, man. I didn't expect this. Yeah. Let me see something, guys. Yeah, I haven't received no email, guys. So yeah. But we'll see. What don't come out in the wash, like I said, what don't come out in the wash will all come out in the rinse. Angel will bounce back. Yeah, Wednesday show on the Full Court Trio, we will be talking about the Chicago Sky and how they can bounce back and what they need to do going forward. And we're gonna give you a breakdown and a preview of their upcoming game against the New York Liberty and see how we can turn this ship around. And I'm not even gonna say how we can turn this ship around because it's only game one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna crash out. Yeah, but I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. It's a lot to process. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. But once I get all the information, man, and we just gonna keep it, we're gonna keep it rocking. We're gonna keep it rocking, and we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going. So hey, this is gonna wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap, and we're gonna catch you on the next one. And I appreciate everybody in the chat, all the donations tonight, man. But we're gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Hey, don't forget to come, man, when we do the Full Court Trio on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll be doing my thing earlier in the evening, making my debut. And then I'll be on the Full Court Trio. So hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, I love all y'all, man. Peace and hair grease, and we out of here.